Hello.
And how do you know me?
Well, I'm the Children and Families worker here at St Luke's Church, and I unfortunately have to share an office with James, and then this is my wife, Leah.
Hello.
Hello. Thanks for coming in. Can I just ask you a couple of quick questions that you might be able to share some insight on for these lovely people watching and reading through my portfolio? So, firstly, have you got any insight onto my personal development, kind of over the last year, or over the last few months anyway? Any areas of growth that you might have seen, any changes to my attitude, anything you could share on?
Yeah, over the past year, I think you've definitely got better at sort of discerning what God's saying, listening better to what God's saying, and then actually kind of going with what God is sort of saying to you, rather than just kind of going with things because you think it's the right thing to do. You've been listening to what God's saying and sort of going with that. And as well as that, you've been much more confident in sharing what you think that God wants others to know as well.
That's great.
What about you?
Yeah, so I've only known you about a year, but in that year I've seen you mature in lots of different areas, and I think the most obvious one for me is your relationships with others, with Beth, your fiancée, with the members of the church, with the young people, and with me personally actually. And I think I feel really blessed to have you as a friend, and I really thank God that you're here on your placement.
That's great. Thanks.
As well as that, I think we develop patience. Because for those of you that are watching this, you won't know, but this is about our 4th time of trying this, and James has been very patient about all of it. And so yeah, you've definitely developed patience, something that is new, and we haven't seen. I don't think you would have been as patient right at the beginning.
Thanks, I guess. And just a quick question, Sam might have a bit more insight on this, being on staff here at St Luke's. Have you seen any changes in my ministry formation? So, involvement in youth work, involvement in kind of 48-hour prayer, preaching, involvement in the 9:30 service, anything like that? Have you seen any changes in my ministry side of things? Anything at all?
There's been a definite increase in the amount that James has done here at St Luke's. He's done loads of stuff with the youth at St Luke's. He's been doing youth alphas, he's been doing drop-in, he's been pushing forward with smart socials and things like that. So he's been really connecting with the young people, and sort of is definitely beginning to sort of live life with some of these young people, getting right alongside them, and really kind of meeting them where they're at. And it's wonderful to see that he's doing so well at doing that. As well as that, he's been such a blessing to other aspects of St Luke's. He's been doing preachers, many of which have been very hard-hitting. Lots of people have said that have been very, very good and have really spoken to them. And as well as that, he organised a fantastic 48-hour prayer event that so many people in St Luke's have said was such a fantastic time of reflection, a fantastic time of prayer. And James really facilitated that really well. He came up with some brilliant prayer ideas and just really pulled that off really well.
Cool.
When I've been helping out at Youth Alpha, I've seen where sometimes at the start the youth could be quite rowdy and almost seem like they're not listening, and I think that might have been a bit disheartening for James, but I really think that his trust in God and his confidence that God would pull through with the youth has been really good. You know, he's really started to trust God more and to grow a lot in that.
That's awesome. Thank you very much for your time, guys.
Thank you.